So another task you can do when you're at the herbicide page is look at rotational recropping restrictions that exist with specific herbicides. So there's a couple ways you can do that. There's a module to do it here. There's also by looking at a particular product. I'll give you a scenario from this year. So it's an early spring. There's a discussion around whether there's an opportunity maybe to double crop soybeans after winter wheat. So you want to see if any of the herbicides you're using in winter wheat would restrict you from planting soybeans as a doubled crop. So let's just say you were interested in applying Barricade M. This is the product page where we talked about how there's an access to a label, but at the bottom there are all these tabs. It identifies the crop registrations that exist with this product, but here we have recropping info. And so if we look at soybeans, there's an 8-month restriction. So that wouldn't be a suitable product to double crop soybeans, because you're going to be planting soybeans maybe 2 to 3 months after applying this product. So that wouldn't work. So this is where you could go to the recropping options module. So again, we could select winter wheat herbicide. We could filter down our herbicide search to winter wheat herbicides. We've taken it down to, there's 87 products that are registered for use in winter wheat. And we could go to the recropping module and say, well, I want to plant soybeans within 2 months of applying a cereal herbicide. So I'll put in soybeans here. And it ranks the options alphabetically, but based on if they meet that requirement of being able to plant soybeans within 2 months, right? So you'll see here there's a bunch of options, and you can use that as guidance, or like if you're like, okay, that's fine, I see some options, but I'm interested in a particular product, maybe I'm interested in Infinity, it will pull up the current recropping restriction for soybeans. So again, that's a no-fly zone. So you could go through here and say, okay, Buctril M would allow me to plant soybeans. Okay, that's good. What about Refine? Okay, no, they have an 8-month recropping in one case and a field bioassay in the other. Okay, so that's where you could, go through your cereal herbicides and see what match that criteria. So the recropping module, very helpful in terms of kind of going through those specific use cases.